May here, and today I'm sharing some personal stories about money. My name is May Doldalau. My blog is yesfinanciallyfree.com. We have Sadat on Periscope from Turkey. Welcome. Hi, Usel. Where are you from? Welcome to today's live. If you don't know about me, I live in Honolulu, Hawaii. I live in Waikiki, actually. So the beach is literally 2 blocks away. And it's a beautiful place to live. My husband and my son, who's 7, we live in this condo we own. Hi guys. And we own another one down the road, which is an Airbnb business. But back in 2011, I had no properties, never owned before then. I didn't own any property back then. I had over $40,000 of credit card debts, and I worked a job that paid me like 30 something thousand. And I was depressed, not good with money. So I turned my life around in April 2016. I paid off my last debt, like it's all gone. But not only that, I had improved our family's net worth by $500,000, making almost $500 a month in passive income. And I started coaching clients on what I did and quit my job. So I created a business called Finance Freedom Mastermind. It's a coaching program. You can find out more about it at yesfinanciallyfree.com under the products page. But that's what I do now part-time. I actually became a full-time mother, wife, and I took better care of myself. Like I got more sleep, I get exercise, I eat healthy, I cook, I go to the beach a lot, surfing, all kinds of things. So that's my story, and I share it because I want you to know that money is an interesting thing, right? You can be really bad with it, and then you can become really good with it. And it's just a matter of choosing it. And I want to share with you today personal stories to help you put things in perspective. I don't know, you can share your stories if you want to, but today I'm just sharing some of mine. So you can see, what have I done with money besides the one I just shared? I always share that one. Which is the reason I'm doing what I do, right? So I got in a ton of debt, right? But I'm going to share more than just that story today. So why is this important? If you have your own stories, it might be good to share them. Maybe not here in public, but with someone you know and trust. Share your stories. And it might be a way to get the energy out of it or whatever's underneath the story to figure out what's going on there. So you don't repeat the same behavior. That's one reason, if it's bad behavior, okay? And then another reason is just to, let other people know, hey, you don't have to be perfect to do well with your money. You can have really bad experiences and still come out okay, yeah? Hi, Moad, Moner, Blow, welcome. And I want you guys to know that, I'm a real person, yeah? Some people look at people on the internet and think they're not real, but I'm very real, yeah? I'm a real person. I have a son, he's 7, I have a very real life. So I'm going to share some personal stories so you can kind of understand who I am as a person more, okay? Hi, Fadad919887. I had a friend share with me a story about someone he knew that lost $45,000 in one hand of poker or something one night. And then he actually ended up doing some bad things, going to jail. So I shared with him a story, and the most money I've ever lost was over $20,000, something around there. Not all at once, but from the same pattern of behavior. It's not a funny thing. And honestly, it was through options trading. So I had learned about options trading, and I found out how you could do it on margin, right? And margin is money that you don't actually have. It's a credit line, okay? So that's dangerous in itself. But anyway, so I learned how to do these spread trades where you can do, basically you can do these trades where if it goes at a certain price or below a certain, if it hits a certain price, I was doing more of a, let's just say I put down this thing, if it hit that price or above it, I would lose the money. But if it didn't hit that price or above it, then I kept the money I made when I made the trade. Okay. And the money I got when I made the trades were pretty substantial. And I did one of them. I was doing them a little bit at a time, and I was doing pretty well. I wasn't really losing money. And that's because the market was on an up. Okay. And this was in 2018, right? So the market was kind of generally on an up. So I was doing okay, and I would make $100 here, $100 there, $50, $20, So I was like, So then I decided to start doing it with my husband's account. He had more money in it. So he had he could do bigger trades. And I did one successfully. It was like we made over $1,000, $2,000 on that trade. And so I got excited, right? But I didn't really fully understand what I was doing, like the risk involved. The amount of money you could lose was much higher than the amount of money you could gain. Okay. And I didn't realize it because I just blinded myself because I was like, hey, I'm making money, right? I'm an investor. I'm making money, you know. I deserve to be in this family because I'm making money because I'm an investor. Whatever. I had these issues and insecurities about my position. I'm a homemaker in my family. That's what I do full time. I'm a part-time investor and blogger and coach, right? So I felt like I wasn't contributing financially to the family like I used to when I had a job, right? Even though I was contributing, right? But at the time I was insecure about it. So I felt like I had this need to make a lot of money investing. Well, I started doing this, not looking at it well. And then things happened and the price went above my target and we lost like $6,000. And then I took a break. My husband was upset. I was upset. But then I did it again later. I started a little bit at a time, did it again. And then we ended up losing about $14 more $1,000, but it was terrible. And of course, my husband was upset. I mean, he let me do it. He didn't know the risk either. So, but still, I was upset with my behavior. And I was even more upset because it was his money too. And so I just cried and cried. I cried for months. Literally, I was crying. I was so upset. That was in 2018. That was a hard time for me. I was so unhappy with what I had done with our family's money. It was a wake-up call. And I didn't share this with people at the time, right? But I was so sad. I was so sad. And we're still paying back. I mean, we don't have any personal debt right now, but we still owe ourselves the money we paid out to cover that. So I pay ourselves back for that loss, and it's painful. And even if I mention it to Jamal, he gets upset. It's just a hard thing. So that's a personal story about money. And that's what happens when you get all emotional. You're investing because you're trying to compensate for something, like feeling unworthy, right? And that's how I felt. It's taken me a long time. This is very personal because it was really hard for me to quit my job. I share that I quit my job. Yeah, I quit my job. And it was actually, I'm so glad I quit. It was a good thing. But I felt less worthy when I quit because I wasn't making money anymore. When I had my job, I could support myself. I had no trouble. But when I quit, I had a business I had to run, create income. And even though I created enough income to cover what I had, and I quit and I covered the same amount, but I still didn't feel worthy being a mother and a mom as a full-time gig. I felt like I should be doing something else. Like being a mother is not a real profession, right? Even though being a mother is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. And being a good wife is even more challenging. So, I mean, there's a lot going on here, keeping a relationship happy, a marriage happy. How many divorces are out there, I mean, really think about it, and having a happy marriage, having happy children, it's actually a really important thing to do. And if I was paid to do what I did, I would actually make over $100,000 a year. If you found someone to do what I did in America, you paid them to do the things I do. So the sense of not being valuable was all in my head, but it took me a while to figure that out. So that's my personal stories I'm sharing about money. I'll share some more in another live. I'm going on another live right now on Periscope and on my Facebook fan page. So I'll see you guys there if you like. And if you're not on my email list, go to yesfinanciallyfree.com, put in your first name, email address, and you will get the free ebook, Working Parents Guide to Financial Freedom, sent directly to your inbox. And you'll get the links to all these lives so that you can just click if you want to see the next one. All right. Have a great day and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for being a fan. I appreciate you. And if you